Welcome, ladies and gents. We got our first look at the Cage Rage, Nicolas Cage himself in Spider-Man Noir or Spider-Noir. There's some set photos, which is, hey, I didn't realise they were going to be filming as quickly as this. For those that don't know, this is Prime Video's live action Spider-Man Noir or Spider-Noir series with Nicolas Cage in the starring role. He is Spider-Noir. Oh, yes. So, yeah, they're filming now, and we've got some set photos. So, they actually reveal Nicolas Cage as, pretty washed-up superhero, Ben Reilly. Well, believed to be Ben Reilly. Anyway. So, let's take a look and see what you guys think. Hit subscribe if you're new here anyway. Cameras are now rolling on Prime Video's Spider-Noir series, which will introduce a live-action take on Nicolas Cage's Spider-Man Noir. Because, of course, he famously did the voice of of Spider-Man Noir of the Into the Spider-Verse movies. So just Jared has shared the first photos from the set, and they reveal Nicolas Cage filming a scene as the titular washed-up crime fighter. Not in costume. I don't think he's going to be in costume that much. I can't imagine he would be. That's just my personal guess. I could be wrong, FYI. I don't know. I feel like this is one of those series where, he'll probably don the costume, at the end. One of those things. But I could be wrong. That's just my hunch. Anyway, we've got no context at all for anything going on. But there is, a note that says Nicolas Cage's character appears to have been knocked over by something in the scene. So maybe, I don't know, maybe he's drunk. Who knows? So the show's official logline is the following. It tells the story of an aging and down on his luck private investigator Cage in 1930s New York, who is forced to grapple with his past life as the city's one and only superhero. So this is yet to be officially confirmed. Cage is believed to be playing a new take on Peter Parker's genetic clone Ben Reilly, aka the Scarlet Spider. And there's an unofficial synopsis anyway that, sort of covered that and says, we follow Ben Reilly as a PI as he stumbles down a rabbit hole of corruption in 1933 New York City, whilst also establishing his past as a superhero. Reilly investigates the death of Edward Addison, which leads him to discover that the mayor is up to something nefarious, and that involves crime boss Silvermane and femme fatale Yuri Watanabe. Interesting. It is interesting. And here is La Photos. Well, some of them. We'll click on that and actually look a little bit more. It is... I don't know, you guys. It's interesting. I like stuff with Nicolas Cage personally. So, here he is. This is photographed on Wednesday morning, October 2nd. So, yesterday. And you can see it all here. We'll sort of take a look at some of these images as they scroll through. Knocked down. I don't know what that is. Yeah, interesting. It looks like he's been knocked by maybe CG. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, it does look to be like he's interacting with something that is CG. Didn't know they were still wearing masks on set, but alright. It's quite a good costume, actually. Like, that's a pretty nice costume for what he's did. It fits the tone of the series that they're looking to work with. I'm guessing this is... he can't be wearing this in the scene, can he? He's not, is he? Right, this is literally just messing around on set. It does look like he's got like a mark on his face as well. And he moves that direction. So maybe that is this... It could just be makeup, by the way, but maybe that's what hits him. You can see the mark just there on his face. But again, it's the top of his cheek. So it could actually just be where the makeup landed. But it definitely looks like it's going to be CGI. It's quite a lot of photos here, actually. But yeah, it definitely looks like it's going to be CGI that he's interacting with there. Yeah, interesting. This is quite a good sequence here. Like, he's literally in mid-action there. Well, there you go. I don't really know what I think about this, to be honest, but there he is, knocked over. And here's some of the scenes of him being knocked over. Ooh. Fallen down. It's interesting. I don't know. I am surprised how quickly they've been moving this forward. This has been in the works, not a huge amount of time, but obviously long enough for them just to get the ball rolling on it, which is interesting. What do you guys think? Do you care? Are you interested in this? I think this will be really, really quite interesting to see where this lands, because Sony obviously doesn't have a great track record with their Spider-Man stuff. Not at all. And this isn't released by Sony. This is going to be released on Prime Video. So I do wonder whether they'll make a concerted effort to make this feel like it's part of Tom Holland's... Well, I guess it won't feel like it's part of Tom Holland's universe, but feel like it could potentially slot into Tom Holland's universe. And I do wonder whether what we'll see from these sort of spin-off movies and TV shows is that Miles Morales eventually being worked in so Tom Holland can give up the Spidey suit. Because that's probably what's going to happen. But, I mean, as for Nicolas Cage, the guy's a legend. You know, he's an absolute legend. I think, what a cool guy taking on this role. I do find it quite funny, because Nicolas Cage came out not too long ago and said how, you know, Marvel need him, he doesn't need Marvel. And obviously now he's doing this Prime Video series for Sony and Amazon Prime. I don't know, it's quite funny, really, because people were thinking he was going to come back as Ghost Rider. Johnny Blaze, wasn't it, I think? But I think this will be really good for him. I think this is a role which will suit him very, very well. And apparently there's lots of monsters in this as well, like a lot of monsters. It's very... almost horror-themed, but not. And maybe that is what we're seeing. Maybe they will be CGI monsters. I don't know. Who knows? But what a great role for Nicolas Cage. What a great sport he's doing this as well. He must be having an absolute blast. So there you go. What else do you say? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Are you keen on this? Are you worried that it's by Prime Video? I need to take a look and see who the production house is, because if it's Prime Video, then we can be worried. If they're merely the distributor and it's being produced by someone else, you know, as in the actual production studio building it and making it, then we can have some confidence in this. But if it is Prime Video, then yeah, be concerned, I guess. But let me know what you think down below. Cheers, guys. Take care. Bye-bye now.